Guys, and welcome to Football Fandom UK. Hope you're doing okay. Apologies, I'm a minute or two late. It's been a crazy day today, but not to worry, here now. And let's get into the game as we are already a minute into it. So my apologies, guys, as Arsenal pick up the possession in the middle of the park and they knock it out to this near side. And now towards the edge of the box, cross comes in. And Chelsea deflected away as they pick it up now on the edge of the Arsenal box. And Chelsea looking to move forward, but Sterling on the ball as he passes it back into midfield and now back to the defensive line as Chelsea just knocking it about on the edge of their box. So Chelsea now move the ball up the near side of the pitch. Sterling in possession. But Arsenal defending well there from the front and closing the space as well as Chelsea just knocking it about inside their own half of the field. So let's quickly go to the chat. And Adam Brownhill, how's it going, Adam? Welcome to Football Fandom UK. Good to have you with us, mate. Hope you're doing okay tonight. And great to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. As let us know which club you support and how you think this one's going to turn out. Always encourage you guys to give your score predictions at the start of the game. So please do that, Adam. If you want to drop your score prediction in, it would be great to hear from you, mate. And also let us know which club you support. Welcome to Football Fandom. As I'm not even shared the screen, so sorry guys, I was late in from work and I had quite a stressful day today. So my apologies. Just bear with me a second. There we go. So there's the team news, guys. Both teams going with a 4-3-3 formation. And Milzard with us. How's it going, Milzard? Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. As always, great to see you, mate. I hope you've had a good day. Let us know how you think it's going to turn out. Oh, I can see you've already put in the score prediction there. So thanks for that, Milzard. As I say, mate, good to have you with us. Arsenal now with a possession on the halfway line as they knock it up towards the Chelsea box. And it's cut out there by Chelsea, but Arsenal have managed to win it back in the box as they knock it outside the box now and come again. But now Chelsea have cut it out as they play it down the middle and now out to that far side. Quite a feisty start to this one, guys, as Chelsea now lose possession on the halfway line out on that far side. And now Arsenal come forward, but eventually the ball is kicked out as Enzo is down on the halfway line as he took a bit of a knock from that challenge. So that gives us a minute to just catch up with you guys in the chat while we have this break in play. Yeah, welcome to the show. As I say, Milzard, great to have you with us, mate. Hope you've had a good day. And Stevie's saying, evening, guys. How's it going, Stevie? Thanks for that, mate. Good to have you with us in the background there to keep the positive excuse me, guys, to keep the negative comments and the spam out of the chat so we can enjoy some football conversation with the top class fandom community. So thanks for that, Stevie. Hope you're doing okay, mate. Milsard saying 2-1 Arsenal. Good shout, yeah. Obviously, Arsenal been the team scoring goals recently. Chelsea really struggling. As we're back underway now, guys, and the ball is knocked all the way back to the Arsenal goalkeeper. And now Arsenal build from the back as they knock the ball forward there down the centre, but it's a poor pass forward that, and Chelsea regain possession and pass it back to the keeper. Keeper kicks it long up into the Arsenal half of the field out on this near side. And Sterling picks it up and knocks it forward, but it goes straight to the goalkeeper. So, yeah, that's a good shout, Mills. As I say, Chelsea have been really struggling, haven't they, with scoring goals. But hopefully tonight they may get one or two and we'll have a humdinger of a game. Let's hope so. Billy, how's it going, Billy? Billy saying, evening, Gaz. How's it going, mate? Welcome to the show. Hope you've had a good day and hoping Chelsea put in a good performance for you tonight, mate. I know you've not been enjoying your team's performances recently. So hopefully your club, Chelsea, put in a positive performance tonight as Arsenal just in the centre circle now. And I've got to say, both teams pressing well from the front early on, guys. As the ball is knocked down that far side by Arsenal. Chelsea win it back momentarily, but lose it just as quick as they win it. And now Arsenal with the possession. So great to have you with us, Billy. As I say, mate, hope you've had a good day. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that Chelsea put in a good performance for you tonight, mate. At least give you something to have some pride back in and some faith back in your own club. So Arsenal now just in possession inside the Chelsea half of the field as they're just knocking it about now, just in front of that centre circle in the middle of the park. And they work the ball out to that far side. And now Arsenal knocked the ball forward, but it's cut out by Chelsea. And now Chelsea trying to work the way out of that press on that far side, but running into traffic as Arsenal defending quite well from front to back. So Billy is saying, I think Arsenal 2-0, Chelsea 2 will win. I think that's 2-0, Arsenal 2, Chelsea 0. You really think so, Billy? I would have thought you might hope for a goal from your team tonight, mate. Like I say, mate, I'm not saying you guys are going to get the win because obviously we all know Chelsea's not been playing very well recently. So, but like I say, mate, I just hope they put in a good performance that gives the Chelsea fans something to shout about. And we just got a player. I can't see what player it is there, but there's a player gone. Oh, he's just clattered into the audience. Just seeing the replay there, he's just clattered into the sidings. The signage, should I say, not the sidings, the signage on that far side behind goal. As two players there challenged for it. So thanks for that, Billy. I'm presuming that the recent results have meaning that's why you are feeling that Chelsea will not score tonight. But hopefully they do, mate. Hopefully they get on the score sheet and get some confidence running through that team. So thanks for that, Billy. Nat saying, evening, guys and chat. How's it going, Nat? Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. I hope you've had a good day, mate. And please do feel free to drop in a score prediction, Nat. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. As the ball is now kicked long by the goalkeeper as we're back underway. Goes out on this near side for a throw into Chelsea. Chelsea take it quickly, but challenged by Arsenal as they win it back and now knock it forward as they work the white ball out to the edge of the box on that far side. But Kante there, the Chelsea players, won it back as he works his way up that far side of the pitch and then chips the ball up towards the halfway line. But Arsenal regain possession as they're just knocking it about inside their own half at the moment. And now Arsenal come forward down the centre of the pitch, but quickly challenged there by Chelsea as Arsenal have to rethink that and eventually work the way the ball out to this near side to Saka. And Chilwell there defending well, knocks the ball out. So throw into to Arsenal, taken quickly. And at the minute, it is very much Arsenal in the ascendancy as Chelsea find themselves pushed all the way back to their own goal at the minute. And the ball being played down that far side by Arsenal and Chelsea defending reasonably well there as the ball went out and Arsenal with a quick throw-in, but now into the box and an attempted cross there and it's blocked off by the Chelsea defender, goes out for a corner on that far side. So, yeah, thanks for that, Nat. Great to have you with us, mate. And as I say, I hope you've had a good day, mate. And Millsword saying, hi, Nat. Nice one, guys. And Nat showing that same respect back. You guys are absolutely class. Thank you very much. Love it when you guys welcome each other. That just shows that you guys embrace the fact of being part of a positive fan community. So awesome from you guys. Thank you. As Arsenal now take the corner short and it's worked out towards the edge of the box. Cross comes in. It's deep, but too much on that and it goes out behind for a goal kick to Chelsea. So nice one, guys. Billy saying, my brother thinks this is the game we will win. Yeah, why not, mate? You've got to turn the results around somewhere along the line, haven't you? You can't. Obviously, we know that results have been really disappointing for Chelsea fans recently, but can't go on like that forever, can it, mate? So, yeah, hopefully your brother has some facts as Chelsea. Well, look, this is a good game. If he's got a point, really, I suppose, in a derby game. Form goes out of the window. So, yeah, he might be onto something there, mate, actually, in fairness. As Arsenal now with the possession just inside the Chelsea half of the pitch, close to the halfway line, but they have actually knocked it back to the halfway line, but now work the ball out to that far side as there is some space, but Chelsea keeping themselves quite well compact at the moment as Arsenal forced to come back inside as Chelsea defending well down that far side of the pitch. So Arsenal just probing the Chelsea formation at the moment. So let's quickly go back to the chat and see some comments for you as Arsenal knocked the ball long there for forward, and it's challenged by two players there, but bobbling about at the minute. And now Chelsea have won it back and play the ball out towards Sterling. Sterling tries to play the ball down through the middle, but it's cut out by Arsenal as they now regain possession and work the ball out to that far side. So nice one, Billy. Billy saying hi, Nat. Nice one, mate. And Minimo with us. How's it going, mate? Minnie saying evening. I'm saying 1-1. Yeah, that's a good shout. It could be a tight game, couldn't it? But let's hope we have a bucket load of goals tonight. So we've had some good games the last few streams, haven't we, guys? The one last night was an absolute cracker, and we also had a cracker against the other day at Anfield as well. So let's hope we have another one tonight as Arsenal chip the ball into the box there, and it's cut out by Chelsea as they try to keep it in on this near side, but it goes out for a throw into Arsenal. Arsenal take it quickly, chip the ball forward there. Saka heading it, but it deflects off Saka and straight into the path as a Chelsea player kicks it long up the field. And Arsenal regain the possession. Well, now Arsenal with a long ball forward as into the Chelsea box, but Chelsea defending really well there as they stop the ball going out behind for a corner. I think, well, it did, but looked like it anyway. But Chelsea find themselves under the cosh again now as Arsenal knocking the ball forward and into the box. Cross comes in. And the goalkeeper there with a good save, but I don't know why he didn't just grab that and keep hold of it. But Chelsea now breaking on Arsenal as they work the ball out to that far side, but forced to come backwards as the Chelsea players now just content to have a little bit of possession to relieve the pressure as Arsenal have been playing at quite a lot of intensity in this early stages. 15 minutes in, guys, still 0-0. So yeah, thanks for that, Minute, and hope you've had a good day, mate. Welcome to the show. Yeah, that's a good shout. Obviously, Minnie going for the draw tonight, and you could be right with both of these teams having a little. Well, obviously, we know Chelsea have had a poor last run of few games, and Chelsea, in fairness, Arsenal have had a dip in form as well, haven't they, in the recent games, the last 4 games. So yeah, you could be right with maybe Minnie's looking at how many draws Arsenal have got. 3 draws out of the last 4 games. So that's some good logic there, Minnie. So thanks for that, mate. And as I say, welcome to the show. Nat saying hi, Billy. You guys, as always, showing that mutual respect. Love that, guys. Thank you. Chelsea now working the ball down that far side before eventually playing it back towards the goalkeeper under pressure from Arsenal. And now Chelsea work the ball out to this near side now. An opportunity now as Sterling manages to hold off the defender, plays it. I don't know which Chelsea player there was, but he didn't read that pass there by Sterling as he tried to cut the ball into the centre of the park. and found that his Chelsea teammate was just a little bit too far forward. So now Arsenal just knocking it about on the halfway line. And they work the ball out to that far side. And now come forward, but it's cut out by Chelsea as they now chip the ball back up that far side towards the halfway line, and it's cut out by Arsenal. So neither team at the moment doing very well at keeping the possession. And Arsenal now switch the play out to this near side to Saka. And Saka, under pressure there, passes it straight back in the direction it came from. As Arsenal just content at the minute, just probe that Chelsea formation and keep possession as they now play it towards the edge of the box, and now out to that far side. Cross comes in, shot, and it's a goal for Arsenal. What a goal that was. Absolute bullet right into the top of the net. And it's Odegaard there that scored for Arsenal. And that was a really nice goal. Caught Chelsea a little bit flat-footed in that spell of play. And work to do now for Chelsea to get themselves back into this. Millsard saying hi, Minute. Absolute nice one. Millsard and Billy also as well. Absolutely top class from you guys. Thank you very much. And also Nat as well. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Love to see that mutual respect from you guys, making the effort to welcome each other. So thank you. Billy saying, whoa, Minnie. Hopefully we do get something. Absolutely, Billy. Yep. You guys finding yourself 1-0 behind there. The goalkeeper went the right way, just didn't manage to get his. And that ball as it was kicked, it was coming in, and it was curling in. He kind of had a swerve on it as it came in, and I think that's what maybe just caught the goalkeeper out, because he did get almost a hand to it. But like I say, not enough to keep it out, as Chelsea now build again from the back as they work the ball forward down this near side, but it's intercepted by Arsenal. Let's hope Chelsea can get some opportunities going forward. They've not got into the Chelsea half of the field enough just yet in this early stages. So Arsenal just playing the ball about there on the halfway line at the minute. But let's hope Chelsea can get forward to make a competitive game of this. We don't want to have no preference who wins this, guys. Trying to be neutral, but we do want an end-to-end game. We don't want a one-sided. Well, I don't want a one-sided game anyway. And I'm sure you guys don't. So Arsenal still just knocking it about in their own half at the minute, as they now work the ball down that far side and coming forward with loads of spaces, as Chelsea have tried to push up the field, but Chelsea cut the possession out there on the edge of their own box as they now play the ball out to that far side and come forward. Oh, that's a nice bit of play there by the Chelsea winger as he comes down this near side under pressure from three Arsenal defenders there, manages to get it into the Arsenal box, but eventually Arsenal do win back the possession. He needed some help there off his teammates. He couldn't do it all on his own and pretty much tried to. Hopefully Billy, like as you say, mate, let's hope Chelsea can give a good account of themselves in this one. Millsard saying hi, Billy. Nice one, Millsard. Awesome from you guys as always. And Billy showing that same consideration. Top stuff, guys. Top stuff. Billy said, if we win, I'll be one happy lad. Can't fault you, Billy. I think, to be fair, a draw in this game would be awesome for Chelsea, just to get confidence back in the team. If you can hold the one of the teams at the top of the league to a draw, then it should help inject some confidence into the squad, in my opinion, anyway. But yeah, thanks for that, Billy. and would love to see Chelsea put in a good performance. They're playing okay at the minute, but obviously Arsenal are playing at speed, as we've seen them do quite a lot this season at home, as Chelsea now work the ball out from that far side deep in their own half, and now trying to work the ball forward as they come down the centre of the park, as now into the Arsenal half of the pitch, and it's challenged there by Arsenal, but Chelsea managing to keep possession. That's now Chelsea just on the halfway line, and they've managed to push Arsenal back into their own half. So can Chelsea make the most of this possession that they've got? And just knocking it about at the minute on the halfway line. I'm sure they will. Sorry, guys. I'm sure they will be wanting to get some confidence with the possession. Now chip the ball forward down that far side, and it's cut out by Arsenal, but Chelsea managed to keep possession as they win it back, and now come towards the edge of the box, switch the play out to this near side with a cross-field pass to Sterling. Sterling crosses it into the box, and challenged there by Arsenal as they win it back and managed to clear it out to this that far side of the pitch, but eventually it's kicked up towards the halfway line, and Chelsea regain the possession. So Nat is saying 3-1 Arsenal. Okay, thanks for that, Nat. Yep, you guys, I think there's Minnie's gone for the draw, but I think you was it Millsard that gave a 2-1 early on? I think. No, it was Billy said 2-0, didn't he? Yeah, Millsard said 2-1. So most of you guys thinking Arsenal are going to come out on top in this one. So Chelsea, just at the moment, as they've got the ball on the halfway line, as they chip the ball forward now into the old Chelsea coming forward. Shot comes in, and it's a good save there by Ramsey, who knocks it behind, and that will be a corner for Chelsea on that far side. But Chelsea there showing that they're not here just to make up the numbers, as they I think it was Chilwell got the shot off. Yep, Chilwell managing to get in behind that Arsenal defence, getting the shot off. But like I say, good save there from Ramsey. So thanks for that, Nat. Yep, good shout, mate. Millsard saying, keep the faith, Billy. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. So corner now for Chelsea on that far side as it comes in, and Arsenal head it away, but Chelsea pick it up again just inside the Arsenal half of the field, and now Chelsea just knocking it about on the halfway line as Arsenal push up the field now. So Kim Smith, welcome to Football Fan Then UK. I'm not going to highlight that comment, mate, because I can't make sense of it, and it doesn't seem to have anything to do with football. So I'm sorry, mate, I'm not going to highlight that. Millsard is saying, what do you mean? As I say, I've welcomed Kim Smith, but that comment doesn't have anything to do with football, guys. So I can't even work out what the comment's meant to be relating to. So I'm just going to bypass it as we're here to enjoy football. So yeah, Arsenal now with the possession on the halfway line as they just switch the ball out to this near side. And now coming forward towards the edge of the Chelsea box, but as he tried to chip it forward there, it was cut out by Chelsea. And now Sterling in possession as he loses it on this near side. And now Arsenal try to cross the ball in the box, and they've claimed for a handball there, but nothing doing from the referee as Arsenal pick up the possession again on this near side. And now we've got a foul. Arsenal players there protesting the referee about that handball. Oh, come on. You can't have that as an handball. I've just watched the replay. He's kicked it at the player. The player's jumped. It's deflected off. Well, it looks like it deflected off the side of him and into his arm. He's trying to do this. He's trying to scrunch himself up. So I'm sorry, but that would be a harsh one if that was given as a handball, because he's trying to close himself off to get his arms out the way. And no, that definitely not a handball for me. That's a poor one to be trying to claim. So free kick here for Arsenal. I think it's about 30 yards from goal on this near side. Odegaard standing over it. No, I think it's about more like 25 yards actually, guys. So my apologies there. He crosses it into the box, but it's cut out there quite comfortably by the Chelsea goalkeeper. And now Chelsea will build again from the back. So Millsword saying, sorry, mate, I don't know what that was meaning from Kim. So I've just, like I say, mate, just bypassed it. No disrespect to Kim, but we're here to talk and enjoy football, aren't we, guys? So unless I can make sense of the comment, there's not much point in highlighting it. Because it's just going to puzzle me for 5 minutes, isn't it? Which is going to distract from enjoying conversation with you and keeping you up to date with the game. Chelsea now work the ball down that far side as they come into the box, and it's defended well there by Arsenal as they now clear the ball out on that far side up towards the halfway line. And now a foul is awarded against Chelsea. So this will be a free kick to Arsenal, right on the edge of the centre circle, inside their own half of the field. So Minnie is saying, Kim, welcome to Football Fan Den. Nice one, Minnie. As always, top class from you guys. Really do appreciate that. Obviously, apologies, guys. The only reason I've not highlighted Kim's comment is because I can't make sense of it, and it doesn't seem to be anything related to football. No, I don't want to highlight something that I can't make sense of, because in case it's relating to something that's not positive. So if I can't understand it, there's no point highlighting it. But thank you very much, Minnie, for that positive welcome for Kim. You're a star, mate. Thank you, Minnie. Billy also saying, Billy tonight. Minnie saying, Billy, tonight's the night. Loving the positivity, Minnie. Thank you, mate. You're a star. As Chelsea regain the possession now, just inside their own just inside their own box as they clear it out and up the field on that far side, and it's won back by Arsenal, and now they just knocking it about on the halfway line. So yeah, I love the positivity, Minute. Top stuff from you. Millsword saying yes. So I think Millsword agreeing. You guys awesome there with your positivity. Absolutely class. Thank you. As Arsenal now work the ball forward down that far side and come towards the edge of the Chelsea box. I see Chelsea fans break into the Arsenal fans. Oh, and it's a cross into the box, and it's tapped in by Odegaard again. He's on fire, isn't he? So just past 30 minutes, guys, and Arsenal have a second. The ball was crossed in from that far side at such pace. Odegaard, I think he hit it on the volley. I just wait to see the replay, and it definitely looked like it literally didn't even stop the ball, just bang straight into the back of the net as it came to him, I think. Let's just watch it. But it was so quick that Chelsea completely caught out there. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Chelsea caught there a little bit ball watching as that ball came in at such pace. They just didn't have time to react to it, even if they wanted to, in fairness. But this way you got to decide in it whether you're zonal marking or man marking, and clearly Chelsea looking to be zonal marking rather than man marking, and that's very dangerous against a team that have been scoring goals quite fluently this season. So nice one, Milzard and Mini. Billy saying, "Let's hope so. Come on, Blues." Let's hope so they can get themselves back into this somehow, mate. But they're very much under the cosh at the moment, as eventually the goalkeeper plays it out to this near side, and Chelsea just managing to keep it in, but giving away the possession there poorly, as as Arsenal now come down that far side, working it into the box, but Chelsea have managed to win it back and knock it up towards the halfway line, but it's intercepted by Arsenal, and they pass it back to the goalkeeper, and Arsenal build again from the back. So we are hoping, Billy, that they get themselves into this game. They find themselves 2-0 down early on, as we're just coming up to 33 minutes gone, guys. So Arsenal now work the ball forward on that far side as they now play the ball into the centre of the park, and then switch the ball out to this near side to Saka. Saka with a possession on the edge of the box as he crosses it in, and it's cut out by Chelsea, but they only managed to clear it as far as the edge of the box, and Arsenal regain it, and now again with a cross from this near side as it's Arsenal there. Oh, they've scored a third. Gabriel Jesus this time. Oh, it's all going wrong for Chelsea now. Absolutely bad defending there from Chelsea. Their confidence looks absolutely shattered in the Chelsea team now. Sorry, Mini. Mini saying Arsenal haven't won in weeks, Billy. No, they haven't, mate. They haven't, but they are. They've definitely been quite strong at home, haven't they, Mini? Millsard saying, "Come on, Chelsea." So I'm a bit behind with the comments here, Anna, guys. My apologies. Let's see. I'm gonna skip a few here, guys, to catch up with you guys and what you're talking about. Opio Joseph is saying, "Live." I can't understand that, mate. So apologies. But welcome to the show, Opio Joe. Sorry, I can't understand your comment there, mate. I don't know if that's in another language or something. So apologies there. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to skip past some of these comments just to catch up a bit. So Arsenal with the possession at the minute on the halfway line. Billy saying that's a good point, Minnie. Hopefully that gives us a confidence knowing we are up against it, up against an out of form Arsenal team. They're not really out of form at the minute now as the way they've started this game, though, have they, Billy? But I can understand your logic there, mate. Millsard saying, "What is your most viewed stream?" Off the top of it, I think it was the World Cup final, Millsard. I think, but don't quote me. I can't remember exactly. As Arsenal now come into the box, and now it's crossed right across the face of goal, but nobody able to get on it, and it goes out on that far side for a throw-in. But yeah, thanks for that, Millsard. I think it was the World Cup final, mate, but I'd have to double check. So, guys, apologies. I am just going to skip some of these comments to catch up a bit. Ben, he said, welcome to the show, Ben. Ben saying if Chelsea lose all their games, they could get relegated. Uh, well, yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen, mate. Let's hope they can get some points on the board. But I think there's too many teams playing worse beneath them. But yeah, it's not looking good at the moment for Chelsea. But thanks for that, Ben, and welcome to the show, mate. Ben saying, but how are you guys? I'm good. I'm okay, mate. I've had a bit of a trying day, but not to worry. Not to worry. I'm trying to keep my world positive as best possible, even though people like to bring negativity into it. But thank you very much for asking, mate. Hope you've had a good day, and thank you very much for that positive comment. Ben, great to have you with us, mate. Millsard saying Chelsea in Championship. That will be scary. I can't. It's a great talking point, guys, but I can't see them not dropping that many points or not picking up any points between now and the end of the season. I really don't think that'll happen. Chelsea now trying to work the ball down that far side as Arsenal defending well and forcing Chelsea back towards the halfway line. So yeah, sorry guys, I'm just going to skip past some of these so that I can catch back up with some of your comments. Ben is saying there's like 5 games left. Yes, there is, mate. Millsard saying, but they can't win. They can't win at the minute, can they? Arsenal have regained the possession now as they look to knock the ball out to this near side to Saka. But Chelsea living a little bit dangerously there as they're keeping the press, their players up forward. And Arsenal just knocking it about at the moment on the edge of their own box. But yeah, that's a great point. And the minute, Millsard, you're not far wrong, mate. Billy's saying if Southampton lose to Nottingham Forest, I think they're relegated. I think not. To be fair, mate, I think Southampton are already down. As much as I don't like to say it, it does look like they're already down, to be fair, mate. Ben is saying, as it stands, Arsenal are 2 points above Man City in the table. Yes, but City have a game in hand, don't they, if I remember correctly? So, yeah, but thanks for pointing that out, Ben. Appreciate it, mate. And Minnie Mo saying, Frank needs a win. He certainly does, Minnie. You are absolutely spot on there. Arsenal now coming out from the back as they now play the ball forward down this near side and into the Chelsea half, but challenged well by Chelsea as Jesus managing to keep possession, and then a challenge comes in, and we got 2 players down now on the pitch, and a foul that I think is going to be awarded to Arsenal out to this near side, just inside the Chelsea half of the pitch, close to the centre circle. So Billy saying, for us to get relegated, the teams in the bottom 3 need to win every game, which they won't. No, I think you're right there, Billy. I can't see those teams in the bottom 3 winning every game. They've been all struggling all season. So I can't see. Maybe one of them might put a winning run together, but definitely not all 3 of them. Millsard saying they might. One of them might, Millsard, you're right, maybe one team, but I can't see all 3 of them doing it, to be fair. But great comment from you there, Billy. Billy also saying they might, but I don't think they will. No, I agree, mate. I can't see them all doing it. So, yeah, it was just a whack to the face there. So we're back underway after that foul, and now Chelsea with the possession as they're just knocking it about. Say work the ball out to that far side, and now trying to come forward towards the halfway line, but challenged by Arsenal. And the referee's given another free kick here. But if you ask me, that was a bit of a soft one. So that's going to be a free kick to Arsenal out on that far side. I would say probably about 12 yards from the halfway line. Right out towards the edge of the pitch, and we've got Chelsea player down at the moment. Something wrong with his eye. I don't know what's happened there, so I think he's going to receive treatment. So while he's receiving treatment, let's catch up with some more comments. So thanks for that, Billy. And Millsard, I think, agreeing with you there, mate. So thanks for that, Millsard. Ben saying, if not, it will be next season. Well, I think you guys will end up with a new manager by the end of the season. I don't think Frank's going to be keeping his job, is he, Ben, at Chelsea, is he, mate? Minimo saying Poch will save Chelsea. I agree, Mini. Once he gets in there, he will get Chelsea a lot more organised. It's up to the owners, isn't it, to keep their noses out of football affairs. They're there to own the club and enjoy the fact of owning the club. They should leave the football decisions to the football people. So, yeah, well said, Minute. I agree with you, mate. Billy's saying 2-0 to Arsenal. It's actually 3-0, so, but it's me behind with the comments, but I'm trying to catch up now, guys. Billy's saying, oh, dear. Yeah, oh, dear, mate. And Millsard saying, Odegaard. Yep, and Odegaard has scored 2, and it was... Jesus that scored the third, wasn't it? So thanks for that, Millsard. Minimo saying, "Oh no, my position, my positivity for the night is done." Sorry, Billy. Okay, Minnie. Thank you. I don't think it is. You're too much of a nice person, Minnie, to be running out of positivity, mate. I would. Vote you as one of the bit. I mean, I don't know a lot of female football fans on YouTube at the moment, but definitely I would guess that you are up there with being one of the most positive female football fans in the YouTube community, Mini. So definitely here on Fanden anyway, as part of the Fanden community. So thanks for that, Mini. Ben saying 2-0 as you guys are responding to them 2 goals. Ben saying can't imagine a Jorginho goal. Well, fair enough, mate. Yeah, fair enough, Ben. What am I doing here? I'm pressing the wrong thing, Gareth, you plonker. Sorry, guys. I'm just calling myself out there. Billy's saying, yeah, Minnie, I think it's just a matter of how many for Arsenal at this rate. Well, try your best to stay positive, Billy. We've seen some interesting games in recent days, and no offensive, Tottenham can turn around a 3-0 deficit and get themselves back on level terms at Arsenal. Then Chelsea have always in with a fighting chance. Although obviously Liverpool not as fluent as they have been this season in previous seasons. Minnie's saying these big players at Chelsea need to bloody stand up. I like that, Minnie. That's quality. You are spot on. Absolutely. Well said, Minnie. You nailed it there, mate. You well and truly nailed it. So the ball back with the Arsenal goalkeeper at the moment as he kicks the ball long and up into the Chelsea half of the field, and eventually it's knocked out on this near side for a throw-in. I think Frank Lampard standing on the touchline line, just absolutely bereft of ideas of how to sort this Chelsea team out. I'm sure you got to think, guys, he will not be enjoying this one bit. He might not be that much of a very experienced coach at the minute, but what you got to remember is he does love the club. You don't play for a club for the length of time that Frank Lampard does without having that club in your heart, and I think that this will be hurting him big time as Arsenal now pass the ball all the way back to the goalkeeper, and we've got 2 minutes added on time, guys, at the end of this first half. As Arsenal now whip the ball forward down this near side, and it's challenged by Chelsea, and a foul there as the referee blows, and that will relieve the pressure for Chelsea. So yeah, loving that minute, and well said, mate. And William Pike saying hello. How's it going, William? Hope you're doing okay. Welcome to the show. Minimo saying evening, William. Nice 1 minute. Absolutely class from you as always, mate. As Chelsea now with the possession at the back, and they just knocked it about, and they took that free kick short, and they're just knocking it about at the minute inside their own half. Let's hope Frank can inspire them at half time to just to just fight. That's all we want to see from Chelsea at this stage, isn't it, guys? Just to fight for everything and try and get, give their fans something to shout about, something to at least have some hope as the ball is crossed, switched out to this near side for Chelsea. Chilwell in possession as he passes it back into the centre of the field, and now Chelsea eventually work the ball out to that far side. And Chelsea wanting to try and create something here, as you can see. So now on that far side, trying to look for an opportunity to get a cross in. Cross does come in. And Chelsea now with an opportunity. And it goes down in the box. Claims for a penalty. As well, that's not a surprise. Sterling not going to get a penalty there. He's well known for it now. I think referees have got him as a mark man for being one of those players that just goes down too easily. Whether you consider him a diver or not, I think over the years of his career, he has dived a few times, and I think referees have got him as a marked man now. So there goes the halftime whistle, guys. And Arsenal find themselves 3-0 up at the break. The question is, will we have a response from Chelsea in the second half? Work for Frank to do in the halftime break, trying to rally the Chelsea team. So nice 1 minute. And Will is saying evening minute. Okay, thanks for that, Will. I'll love to see the positivity with you guys. Joey saying hi, Gaz and all. How's it going, Joey? Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. I hope you're doing okay tonight, mate. And hope you're having a stress-free evening with the youngsters, mate. But great to have you with us as always, Joey. Welcome to the show, mate. Minimo saying, "Oh, for goodness' sake!" Thank you, Minnie. I think that's responding to that third going in for Arsenal. Joey saying, "Oh no, Billy, what's going on? Feel your pain, mate." Yeah, definitely. I think we're all feeling for Billy at the minute because Chelsea just, I don't know, they're just not creating, are they? In the goal in that attacking third, they're just not creating. And when they do, on the rare occasion that they do, it just looks a bit more like hit and hope, doesn't it, at the minute? So yeah, they definitely. I think Minnie nailed it on the head before, saying that some of those Chelsea players need to step up to the plate. So yeah, Minnie Mo saying hi, Joey. Nice 1 minute. As always, top class from you, Joey. Saying hello, Minnie. How's you? So thanks for that, guys. I'm just gonna sorry, bear with me a second, guys. I'm just going to change the screen so you guys can see some stats. So let's just get rid of that. Just bear with me a second, guys. Let's get that on there. So that will give you guys some stats, hopefully, for halftime break. So there you go, guys. Hopefully that gives you guys some stats for the halftime break. While I catch up with your comments, guys. Joey saying, hello, Minute. Yeah, thanks, Joey. You're a star. Joey asking how many it is. Absolutely class from you guys. As always. Ben saying, it's going to be worse than 7-0. Let's hope not, mate. Let's hope not. But at the minute, Arsenal definitely with the ascendancy, and they've just took the foot off the gas, so to speak, in the last 10 minutes or so since they scored that third goal. So let's hope that Frank can inspire something into the Chelsea players to get them, riled up at halftime. If it were me, if I was the Chelsea coach, I'd call on their professionalism. I really would. Minimo saying, Frank needs to put a shirt on and get on that pitch. Like that. Yeah, that's so good. Minnie's on form tonight, isn't she? Yeah, I think you're right. I think he'd be wanting to be fair, Minnie. I think he'd be walking in that dressing room and saying, do you know what, I'm going to show you guys how it's done. Maybe that's what Chelsea should have done. Not signed him as the manager. They should have signed him as a player manager. Because how bad Frank might not be in the peak of his career. He might not be in the best of as a footballer anymore. but I'm sure he wouldn't mind coming on for the last 10, 15 minutes of a game and trying to inspire his players to fight harder. So yeah, maybe that's a good point, Minnie. Maybe he's right. Maybe you're right. Minnie also saying, Billy, you okay? We're all sending you a big virtual hug. I like that, Minnie. Top class. Really do appreciate the positivity you guys are showing, Billy. Awesome. Thanks for that, Minnie. Joey's saying he needs to be to do something. Yeah, he needs to get his boots on, mate, I think, and come on for the last 10, 15 minutes and show those players how to fight for the badge and the shirt. Billy's saying, yeah, I'm fine, but my eyes are bleached watching this team. Is that bleached? Am I reading that right? Bleached, yeah, watching this team. We feel your pain, Billy. We do, mate. We really are hoping for a better second half for you and the Chelsea fans. We'll have to see if Frank can inspire the players to rally in the second half. Nat is saying, evening, Joey. Nice one, Nat. Absolutely awesome from you guys, as always. Thanks, guys. And thank you, Nat. Joey saying, apart from a manager, do you think some players need to leave, Billy? That's a great question. Yeah, I'm not gonna answer that. I'm gonna leave that one for Billy to answer for now. So yeah, great question though, Joey. Joey saying, hi Nat, how are you doing, mate? Absolutely class from you guys, and Nat showing that same consideration and respect. Absolutely awesome. Thanks, guys. Nat saying, I'm good, Joey. You, mate. Thank you, guys. Love it. Absolutely honest. It makes me so proud to have such top class fans as part of the fandom community as you guys. So thank you. Stevie's saying, please hit that like button and follow. Yes. Thanks for reminding me, Steve. I've not mentioned it this game, have I? So, yeah, guys, please do it that thumbs up. I don't like to mention it too much. I'm rather trust that you guys will just hit that like button as and when you join, so I don't have to mention it too much. Nothing more annoying than when you go on YouTube channels and the channel host is repeating it over and over and over again. So I try to show you guys a bit more respect than that. I do mention it sometimes. I do need to mention it a bit, as I did last night, a bit more than normal. But like I say, I don't like to mention it excessively. So yeah, we're here to talk football, aren't we? So I just trust that you guys will hit that thumbs up as and when you remember and join the show. So thank you very much for reminding me though, Stevie, because it does have to be mentioned, and you are right to mention it. So top man, Stevie, appreciate that, mate. Joey saying, jolly good, Nat. Yeah, all good here. Thanks. Nice one, Joey. Absolutely awesome from you guys as always. Billy saying, I think Havertz, I think Havertz, Kavachi, I can't remember. I can never read his name. That's a couple that need to leave. Yeah, that's. I'm trying to think if I can add to that. I'm going to think on that. That's a great. But Billy, I trust what you say, mate. You're the Chelsea fan. You watch them week in, week out. So we're right with you there, mate. If you feel that Havertz Kovacic needs to, I can never pronounce his name, guys. I can never. Honest. So I'm sure you guys have that same problem. There's probably players that occasionally that you guys have trouble pronouncing. I know I do. So yeah, sorry guys. But thanks for that, Billy. We definitely trust in your knowledge of as being a Chelsea fan, mate. Joey's saying, yeah, good shout that, Billy. Yeah, absolutely. We are right behind you there, Billy. You're the Chelsea fan. So we would agree with you with that. Like I say, you watch Chelsea week in, week out. So nobody knows their club better than you guys. You all know your club way better than I do. I can make observations and of occasional criticisms, but as I say, I would always trust that you guys know your own clubs better than I do. Nat is saying, is Timo Werner still at Chelsea? Do you know what? Actually, I don't know. And that's a good question, actually. And I don't know, to be honest. Um, yeah, Billy, do you know, mate? Let us know, mate. That if you could. Ben is saying, no, Nat. I think back to Germany. Thanks, Ben. Yeah, so I was just checking. So yeah, Ben, thank you very much for that, Ben. I didn't know that. I didn't know he'd gone back to Germany. So yeah, top man. Ben, Nat saying cheers. Awesome. I love you guys sharing and football. There's just too much to going on in the football world, isn't there, guys, for us to remember every detail. So that's why I love being a host of a channel that brings you guys together so we can all share football knowledge with each other and keep up to date, can't we? So yeah, absolutely awesome. I'm trying to think. I got frustrated last night. What was I listening to when I come off? Oh, about that referee the other night. There was a decision. I came off and I heard the sports channel talking about it, and they reported on it with the incident in the Liverpool game. And surprise, surprise, I don't know if you guys heard it, but apparently Klopp claiming that the referee had said something as he booked him with a yellow card, said something inappropriate, but the FA won't share the voice recording of it. Now that's suspicious in itself, isn't it? But I noticed how a certain powerful TV company doesn't do more than report it when they're in a perfect position to put pressure on the FA to release that tape. If there's nothing to hide, why hide it? Sorry, guys, to change the subject there. I just wanted to raise that point while I was remembering it because Billy just reminded me of it there for some reason. It just sprung into my mind. But thank you very much for that, Billy. So yeah, Billy saying the same. Tim Tim Werner is playing in Germany. So thanks for that, Billy. Many more saying Chelsea. Chelsea have far too big a squad. They are not Man City players. They are not Man City players on that much on seriously big money. I don't know, Minute. Actually, I think Chelsea are on the level with Man City when it comes to players' wages and transfers and stuff. I don't know, but and they've been playing in Europe, haven't they? So I think you do have a slightly bigger squad. But I agree with you. Chelsea have been collecting players like what the cards that the kids collect today. I'm sure you know what I mean. What they call Pokemon or whatever the cards what kids collect today, isn't there? And Chelsea have been collecting players like that, haven't they? So yeah. But yeah, I've got to agree with you, Minute. I think if you've got a slimmer squad, but I think they've got a big squad partly through being in Europe, but partly through hoarding players as well. So you make an excellent point there, Minute. Thanks for that, mate. Nat is saying, is he on loan or transferred back to Germany? Yeah, actually, that's a great question, Nat. I didn't think to ask that. Billy's saying he is transferred to Germany. So who's he playing for in Germany? Has he gone to Bayern or Dortmund? Who's he gone to? But thanks for that, Nat. That's a great question, mate. That was I never even thought to ask that actually. But like I say, I'm in the game mode as well, aren't I? So yeah. But Nat saying cheers. Awesome, Nat. Thank you very much for that, mate. Love that you're asking questions, but then you guys thank each other when you get a response. Top class from you guys. Rich Pro Sports saying, we love you, Arsenal. We do. Oh, Arsenal, we love you. Good evening, Fanden. I have been holed up in my room, staying away from the game. Joined you guys after that stupid arrow. after 40 minutes, I think that says. Stay focused, Arsenal. So there you go, guys. Billy, that should give you a clue. Rich Bo Sports, welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. But Rich Bo, big Arsenal fan, and that's just an indication there, isn't it, that I think Rich Pro Sports, as well as Arsenal, have played in that first half. Still that little bit of doubt in an Arsenal fans community that they may mess it up because they are capable of that. So that should give Chelsea fans a little hope. But thank you very much for that insight into the Arsenal fan mentality, Rich Pro Sports top man. I'm not criticising, mate. I'm just looking at that comment as a bit of insight into the Arsenal fan community mentality. So, top man, and welcome to the show, Rich Bo Sports. Minimo saying Tim Werner was in the Leipzig team that got beat 7-0 by City. He was extremely poor. Well, that shows why Chelsea let him go. It's amazing, you know, because some players think the grass is greener on the other side. As we saw a couple of years ago with Coutinho leaving Liverpool, thought the grass was going to be greener on the other side, didn't he? Going to Barcelona, and he's just been a complete flop. A complete flop. I don't understand why players, when they're on good money and playing well in the team's doing well, stay put. Move. I understand they move when their team's not doing so well, but when your team is doing really well and you're in good form, why not just be content? They're good, you know. It's not like they need a pay rise, is it? Come on. So yeah. But thank you very much for that update, Minnie. Top stuff from you, mate. We're back underway, guys, in the second half. Billy Random Clip saying, hi, Rich Paul. Nice one, Billy. Top man. And Minimo also saying, Rich Paul Sports showing up when Arsenal are winning. Okay, Mini, yeah. Bit of friendly banter there. I like that, Mini. Joey saying, laugh out loud, Mini. Oh, will we have a response there from Rich Paul? That's a good one. I can't fault you. A bit of friendly banter there. Where was it up to? Minimo saying, got to get Haaland's 5 goals in the conversation. Okay, Minnie. Okay, mate. Billy saying, come on, Frank, get a goal at least. Absolutely, Billy. We're rooting, mate. We're rooting for you. We really are. I certainly am. I hope, no disrespect to Arsenal, but I would love to see a goal or two from Chelsea just to get some confidence back in the team and give the Chelsea fans something, some glimmer of hope. So yeah, and loving that, Billy. Thanks, mate. As we're back underway, as I say, guys, and now Chelsea in possession just inside their own half as they play the ball backwards to come forwards, and now knocked out to this near side, and it's Kante coming forward as he plays it to his teammate there, and eventually it's played out to this near side, and now the Chelsea coming towards the edge of the box as it's cut back inside and chipped into the box, and it's ends up going out there for a goal kick to Arsenal. Joey saying, wondered how long it would take you. Oh, well, right, okay, yeah, Joey with with the Haaland comment about Mini with the Haaland comment. So long ball up the field, guys, from the Arsenal goalkeeper, and Chelsea pick it up in midway inside their own half and now press it back to their goalkeeper, Kepa. And the goalkeeper knocks it long up to the halfway line and just bobbling about now as Chelsea eventually get the ball down, and now just knocking it about on that far side, but forced to come backwards under pressure from the Arsenal defenders. Billy is saying, look, Joey, you can put us up against toddlers and we would still fail to win. Okay, well, well, I'm sorry you feel about that, Billy, but I can understand it, mate. I can understand your frustration with the poor run of results. It just seems to be never ending at the minute, doesn't it, mate? Joey's saying just need to get Poch in as soon as possible. Reckon he will get rid of the wasters and turn things around. Yeah, I think you're spot on there, Joey. But I think, let's be fair to Pochettino, he's probably not going to want to take over now this close to the end of the season. He's going to want a fresh start in the summer, isn't he? Let's be fair. If he comes in, I think he's going to want to come in at the end of the season and have a fresh start, a full summer to do some tactical work and some training ground work, as well as trying to get the board to bring in some players that suit his style of play. And I'm sure we can understand that, guys. Would we as managers want to take over this team at this stage? No disrespect to Chelsea fans, but I think even the Chelsea fans would be honest enough. If they were managers, they wouldn't want to take over as a manager at this late stage in the season with the way they're playing. There's not an awful lot you can do other than maybe get one or two wins. I think, let's be honest, we've put Frank Lampard to one side. So we've got a free kick on this near side for Arsenal, close to the corner flag, as it's crossed into the box and cut out by Chelsea there, and that goes out for a corner on this near side. So we're going to have a corner now for Arsenal. So, yeah, thanks for that, Joey. It's a great point, mate. But as I say, I don't think Poch would want to come in right now, would he, mate? Minimo's saying, if I was Poch, I wouldn't take over until the season is over. Yeah, absolutely well said, Minute. Oh, hang on a minute. We had a cross into the box and it was cleared off the touchline there. And Arsenal managing to keep the possession out on that far side, and eventually it's crossed in and goes behind, and that will be a goal kick. Yeah, cleared off the line there by Chelsea. 51 minutes gone, guys. Still 3-0 to Arsenal. Minimo saying, yeah, I've read that comment, but no, Minute, I totally agree with you there, mate. I absolutely agree with you. Great minds think alike, mate. Billy is saying, next season, I hope Poch can get us fighting for Europe, Europa League at least. Yeah, do you know what, Billy? It might actually be good for you guys to just have one season out of the European competitions. I think you'll be much improved next season under Pochettino. I think he'll get you guys back on track, especially with the fact it's looking like you guys are not going to have any European football next season. So Arsenal now coming forward towards the edge of the box. Shot comes in, and the goalkeeper there getting down low and knocks it past this near side post, and that will be a corner again to Arsenal on this near side of the pitch. But yeah, Billy, I don't expect to see you guys playing as badly as this next season. I think Pochettino will get you guys back on track. And let's hope the owners back in with bringing in some players that suit them, that suit his style of play. Minimo saying, I reckon my Hibs could take this Chelsea team. Fair enough, Minnie. Well, you don't want to. I don't want to bash Chelsea too much out of respect for you guys that are Chelsea fans, but yeah, I can totally understand where you're coming from with that, Minnie. The Chelsea players just look absolutely shattered of confidence and just they're fighting in spells, but I don't know. I've not watched enough Chelsea games to pinpoint it. Maybe Billy can give us a better idea. So Chelsea just knocking it about inside their own half at the moment. And Arsenal just content to sit back a little bit there. And now Chelsea trying to work the ball forward down that far side as they manage to find space to run into. Cross comes into the box and it's just too much on that and it goes out and that will be a goal kick to Arsenal. Oh, sorry guys. So thanks for that, Mini. Billy saying who? So Billy saying you know what, Mini? I think they will. Sorry guys, I'm so tired today. Oh my god, that camera image there! I thought it's showing a picture of William Saliba sitting on the bench, and just the camera angle. There's a lady sat behind him with ponytails. I thought he had the ponytails. I had to look at that twice. Then that was crazy. A bit of that was a bit trippy. That was crazy. But yeah. Like I said, Billy, we are hoping for you, mate, that Chelsea start to show some fight at least, mate. Bosch Slayer saying, I love Sui. Okay, Bosch Slayer, welcome to Football Fan Den UK. I'm not sure who is Sui. I'm not sure who that is, but welcome to the show, mate. Minimo saying second half Chelsea need to show some fight. Absolutely, Mini. We are underway as Chelsea are trying, but they find themselves forced back. And now Arsenal tried to cross the ball into the box, but the goalkeeper managed to get it deflected away. But Chelsea now win it back on this near side, but have given it away just as quickly. And Arsenal now on the edge of the box as they're just knocking it about and getting cheers from the fans. And Arsenal just now shot comes in. Oh, and it's just wide of that far side post from Saka. So, yeah, absolutely agree with that, Mini. But at the moment, they're finding themselves under the hammer from Arsenal. Billy saying, I'm going to jump off now. Hope everyone has a great evening. Thank you, Billy. And yes, mate, don't remember, don't let it get you down too much, mate. It's just a game. So, yeah. As I say, mate, try and keep your chin up. I know it's difficult, but yeah, been great to have you with us, mate. And as I say, hope you have a good evening. Sorry, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. And rest up, stay safe, and like I say, mate, try not to let it get you down. Just always, sometimes you just have to remind ourselves it's just a game. Even though we're all emotionally tied to our clubs, sometimes to protect your own best, your own health of your mental well-being, you have to remind yourself. So yeah, thanks for that, Billy. As I say, mate, stay safe, look after yourself, and look forward to seeing you again soon, mate. Joey saying, come on, Chelsea, do something for your fans. Well said, Joey. 100% agree. And Joey saying, you too, Billy, keep your chin up, mate. Absolutely well said, Joey. So Saka now in possession for Arsenal as they come forward down that far side, and Chelsea just getting bodies in front of them there, but Arsenal forced the ball into the centre of the park as they tried to play the ball forward down the middle, and it was cut out by Chelsea, but they don't manage to keep possession. And now Arsenal coming into the box, but some good defending there by Chelsea, and now the referee's blown the whistle. I think that was for offside. And now we're about to have an Arsenal substitution. So nice one, Joey. Joey saying, "You too, Billy. Keep your chin up, mate." Well said, Joey. Top man, Minnie saying, "See you later. See you, Billy." Nice one, Minnie and Joey. Top class from you guys. Let me know, guys. Did you see that yesterday reported on the news about the referee supposedly saying something to Klopp in that game when he got the yellow card? You know what I'm on about, when he hamstring injured himself. He ran over to the fourth official celebrating, didn't he? And then I think it was after that he got the referee coming over to him, giving him a yellow card. And apparently words were exchanged, and Klopp didn't like what was said. He said it was inappropriate for an official. And apparently the FA said they've investigated it, found nothing wrong, but yet they won't release the sound footage. I think we need transparency, guys, like we do in rugby. If you know that in rugby you can hear what the referee's saying. Do you reckon we need that in football? I think we do. Because fans are accountable more and more these days. Players are more and more accountable. Managers are more and more accountable. And it seems like referees are just completely unaccountable. Whenever they do something wrong, the referee never seems to find much any fault with it. Discrimination, if you ask me, bit of a dictatorship going on from the English FA. So Arsenal now with the ball on that far side as Saka's coming forward, challenged by Chelsea. As they eventually play it out to this near side to Jesus. Jesus to Martinelli. Martinelli passes it back into the centre of the park as Arsenal just content to keep possession as they probe that Chelsea defensive formation. Just gone past 60 minutes, guys, so half an hour remaining as it's not looking good for Chelsea at the moment. 3-0 down. So Saka now with the ball on that far side as Arsenal tried to work the ball forward, but under pressure from Chelsea. And now Arsenal switch the ball out to this near side as Martinelli picks it up and is looking for the opportunity to get across. Doesn't manage to get the cross, but I think it's Azpilicueta there challenging for the ball and feeling that he got a decision going against him there by the referee. Let's just have a look if he had a point. I think he had a fair point because it looked like a 50-50. Both players got a foot to it at exactly the same time. But it is what it is. So corner on this near side for Arsenal. So corner comes in, deflected away, and now Arsenal pick it up on the edge of the box, but Chelsea managed to win it back, and now Chelsea charging into space as they run up the pitch, right down the centre of the pitch now, and it's knocked out to this near side. Oh, Chelsea unable to make the best of that. Oh, he's going to get offside there. Well, Chelsea there really. Well, when you don't go in for you like that, you just know that luck is not on your side, don't you, guys? Yeah, Chelsea now coming forward down that far side as it's cut out by Arsenal, and Arsenal pass it back up the field to Saka as Saka now comes towards the edge of the Chelsea box, and it's cut out well there by the Chelsea defender as he then goes down on the ground, and Chelsea now coming forward as they work the ball out to this near side, and I think it's I could never. Oh, Azabaqueta, as he's passed it to a teammate there, and now Chelsea just knocking it about. Don't knock it back. Get it into the goal. Come on, Chelsea. Azabaqueta, that's it. It's a bit of a chip forward now, and Sterling has pulled one back. Oh, no, it's not Sterling. I know it's not Sterling. I thought it was. Sorry, it's Well, there you go, guys. That's that doubt in it. That gives Chelsea a lifeline, and Gabriel Jesus on the deck at the minute. Yeah, he's onside there. Definitely, that was a. So Chelsea pulling one back, guys. That could make the game a bit more interesting. And there's that doubt that we heard from Rich Pole Sports earlier. So we've got Gabriel Jesus down on the pitch at the minute receiving treatment, guys. 65 minutes gone. Arsenal 3, Chelsea 1. And we'll wait to see what happens with Gabriel Jesus as he's just receiving treatment, as I say, guys. So let's go back to comments while we wait for the medical staff to give him attention. Rich Paul Sports saying, wise words, guys. Mental well-being is so important. How do we as fans feel about criticizing players? Where do we draw the line? Yeah, that's a great point, Rich Paul Sports. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think as fans, we have the right to criticise players for what they do on the pitch and how they conduct themselves and whether they fight enough for the team. And I think the players need to be a little bit more thick-skinned when it comes to criticism about their performances on the pitch. But I know what you're getting at, mate. I know what you're getting at. Some fans go overboard with the hate, and that's where we need to draw a line of it. There's a fine line in between constructive criticism and hate, and I think that's what you're getting at, and I think you're absolutely right, mate. And unfortunately, a lot of the people that hate are on social media, and they're cowards, aren't they? They're cowards. They hide behind phones and tablets and things like that, shouting their mouth off with fake names, accounts, and stuff like that. Unfortunately, that's the modern age, in it, mate. So corner on that far side now for Arsenal as it comes in. And it's goes past everyone, but Arsenal pick it up on this near side and now chip forward as it's back into the box and just being headed about, and claims for a foul there in the box as Chelsea clear it up towards the centre circle, but Arsenal pick up the possession again now as they play it forward towards the edge of the Chelsea box, and now the ball out to this near side. Jesus is back on his feet and back on the pitch. So that's good to see. It looked a bit serious when he went down. So Arsenal eventually forced to pass it all the way back to the goalkeeper. So yeah, that's well said Rich Bow Sports, and yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much for the positive comment. Yeah, mate, we have to remember that. I have to remember that. It's just a game. People's mental health is far more important than getting yourselves all upset over a game at the end of the day. So yeah, well said, Rich Boat, and thank you very much for that. As I would always suggest that to you guys. If the game's getting to you, just take a break for it. Just take a break. Don't let it get into your mindset that much, because we have to remember we support football as a passion. We don't follow it to get ourselves stressed, worked up, and then start having mental health issues. So I would always encourage you guys, if it's getting in your head too much, just take a little breather from it. As Chelsea now regain possession at the back and now come forward. But Arsenal managed to regain possession. And Minnie saying criticism is part of life. Constructive criticism, I mean, we all need it to do better in workplaces and life. Yeah, no, that's you right, Minnie. Absolutely spot on. We all do need a bit of constructive criticism. But unfortunately, there is people out there that don't know the meaning of constructive criticism, where they just bombard people with hate because they've got empty lives and they're not satisfied with their own life, so they choose to use that emptiness that they've got and direct hatred, ridiculous amounts of hatred to other players, and that's where the fine line comes in it. But yeah, I totally agree with you, Minute. We all need a little bit of constructive criticism to help motivate us and drive us on in life. But like I say, it's that line between constructive criticism and hateful criticism. So yeah. But I'm sure all you guys know that boundary. Absolutely. The way since I've been building the channel, the class comments and great conversation I've enjoyed with you guys as Fandom members, as members of the Fandom community, convinces me that you guys all know where that boundary lies of between mutual respect and constructive criticism and hate. So yeah. Top stuff there, Minnie. Thanks for that, mate. Joey saying, agree, Gaz. Refs need to be told to be held accountable. Like you said, everyone else is. Absolutely, Joey. Totally, mate. And it's a disgrace, isn't it? They're protected by the FA because the FA don't want to acknowledge that their referees might not be perfect. Well, we all see week in, week out that we don't. Just ask the Scotland fans. Ask them about their referees. If we think the referees are bad down in here in England, as I've been learning about Scottish football, I've seen some shocking decisions up there. And I swear to God, I see biased in that semi-final the other day involving Falkirk and Cali Thistle. That referee definitely seemed to be biased, if you ask me. I don't know. Did you see that game, Minnie? I'd love to have your input on that, actually. Did you watch that game? Like I say, I'm still learning about Scottish football, so I couldn't say with 100% accuracy, but I'm definitely watching that game. Definitely made me, now I'm starting to see what the Scottish fans keep telling me about, because that referee definitely seemed biased in that game to me. But let me know, Minnie, did you see it? Did you see that game? But thank you very much for that, Joey, top man. So we've got a corner on that far side now, and something's itching my head here. The pillar's tickling my head as Saka takes a corner and it comes into the box. Sorry, guys, I can feel my pillar tickling my head then. The back of my head, it was annoying me. So, yeah, corner comes in and the referee's blown for a foul there. So that will now relieve the pressure on the Chelsea goal. And we're about to have a double substitution for Arsenal on 72.5 minutes. So it's Zinchenko coming off and it's Tierney coming on for Arsenal. and it's Saka coming off and Nelson coming on. That's the second sub for Arsenal. I'm surprised. I'm surprised Minnie's not got a soft spot for Arsenal actually, with Kieran Tierney playing for Arsenal. Am I right to say that, Minnie? Let me know. Do you have a soft spot for Kieran Tierney? Do you not? Do you rate him as a player? Obviously, a very important player for Scotland, the Scottish national team, isn't he? As Chelsea play the ball forward now, as they're just managing to put some pressure on the Arsenal defence, as just knocking it about midway inside the Arsenal half of the pitch, and now playing the ball forward as they come down the centre and now play it out to that far side, looking to probe the Arsenal defence as the Arsenal fans start chanting their one and only song, Arsenal, Arsenal, Arsenal. Well, I'm being a bit unfair. They have got one other song, but that other song annoys me a little bit. I've nothing against Arsenal, but I think they need to improve their variety of chants on the state and on the terraces. So, yeah, I'm sure Rich Paul Sports won't like me saying that, but I believe in being honest. It's nothing criticism, it's just constructive criticism. There only seems to be two songs that Arsenal fans sing, and that's Arsenal, 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 and the other one is Arsenal's the greatest team in the world has ever seen, but they've never won a Champions League. I'm sorry. I've always got to drop that in because that song does bug me. I like chants with realism, as I've told you guys before. So we've got a foul in the centre circle. I have to drop it in. I've got to. Sorry, guys. If you're an Arsenal fan, it's constructive criticism. Don't take it the wrong way. Like I said, I just love songs with realism, and no problem with singing the greatest team. But if you are claiming to be the greatest team, then you need to win the greatest trophies, don't you? And Arsenal haven't won the greatest trophy, which is the Champions League. So, bit out of order singing that song, really. You're asking for the banter coming right back at you when you're singing a song like that. So, yeah. Rich Pro Sports saying Klopp was a victim of passion, communication, and transparency is key. I don't like when refs get the verbals, but decisions can still... Sorry, mate. Sorry, Rich Post Sports. I can't. The stupid arrow keeps blocking it. Refs gets all the verbals, but decisions can stir feelings. Well said. Yep, absolutely, Rich Post Sport. I think you nailed it there, mate. But I also think that referees can give verbals as well, mate. Referees do give verbals on the pitch. They're not completely innocent. Why do you think the FA don't want to release what's being recorded? They're recording what referees are now recording what's being said when they're exchanging words with players. And if you actually, I think it was, there was a referee being interviewed a while back. I think it was on ESPN last season, I think I heard it. And he said that referees do swear. And the reason they swear is because they get sworn at back. They swear at the players swear at them, so they give it back. So that's a referee admitting that they do use bad language as well. So they can't really complain when the players are giving them verbals when they're doing it themselves, can they? And that's probably been going on for millennia. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's a great point, Rich Pro Sports. But all I'm saying, the point I'm making is we need equality right across the board. If the fans are more accountable these days, they've got cameras all over the stadium. If you chuck someone on the pitch, if you make a racist comment, which we would never condone a racist comment anyway, and rightly so, any fans being racist should be banned completely. There's no exception, no room for it in this day and age. So we completely. But the point I'm making is they've got cameras all over modern stadiums now, so that they can hold fans to account for throwing bottles, bottle caps, doing wrong things, and those fans can be banned for life. So you got fans now can be pinpointed in the ground. You got players that can be pinpointed for what they do. You've got managers being given treated like kids on the touchline with this red and yellow card stuff, and yet no accountability for referees, none whatsoever. And that's my problem. If we have more accountability for everybody else, then the referees should be accountable as well. Simple as. They're only human. They're not perfect. They're not robots. So just like players make mistakes, just like fans do stupid things, and managers can have, red mist moments. Come on, guys. Surely you agree that a referee can have a red mist moment as well. So why shouldn't they be accountable? That's all I'm saying. I'm not asking for any special treatment. All I'm saying is we need a level playing field where everybody is equally accountable. And if you watch rugby, guys, go and watch rugby. You can hear every word that these referees saying. They allow you to listen to it. They allow you to hear the words that are being exchanged between referees and players in rugby. So how is it rugby can get with the modern day of accountability, but the football doesn't? This is, unfortunately, this is an FA led by an old-fashioned referee called Mike Riley. The number one expert of how to be biased in football is Mike Riley. Believe me, guys, I've seen plenty of him being biased against Bolton when he was a referee. He's an absolute disgrace. How he ever got to be the head of the FA Referees Association is absolutely shocking to me when I heard that. Let's get back to the game anyway. I've had my little rant now. So we're on 70. Well, just coming up to 80 minutes, guys. Arsenal 3, Chelsea 1, and we've just had a Chelsea player booked. So Arsenal now with a possession as they play it out to that far side and now come down that far side as eventually it goes out for a throw-in inside the Chelsea half of the field, about midway inside the Chelsea half of the field. So just some stats for you guys. Shots on target, or should I say shots, 6 for Arsenal, 2 for Chelsea. On target, 3 for Arsenal, 1 for Chelsea. Possession, 56% for Arsenal, 44% for Chelsea. Arsenal now coming defending at the back as Kieran Tierney kicks it long up towards the halfway line, and it goes out of play on this near side, and that will be a throw-in to Chelsea. And now I think, is it Jesus that's down on the ground again? No, it's not. Sorry, it's not Jesus. It's Gabriel. Gabriel, the Arsenal player, down on the ground. So hopefully it's nothing too serious. But yeah, thanks for that, Rich Post Sports. Great comment, mate. Joey saying, completely agree. Mini, couldn't have said it better myself. Yep, absolutely. Yep. So I just reminded myself of Mini's comment. Yep, you're right, Joey. That's a great comment from Mini. As we're back underway now, and Arsenal just knocking it about at the minute at the back as Chelsea closing the space well, and they knock it down this near side as it's intercepted by Arsenal. And now the goalkeeper knocks it long up towards the halfway line, and now Arsenal managing to regain the possession as they just play the ball out on that far side and looking to come forward, but forced to come back as Chelsea press the ball on that far side. As now Arsenal just knocking it about midway inside their own half at the minute. Come on, Chelsea, get the pressing going, get some confidence in your play. As it's eventually chipped forward there, and Chelsea managed to regain the possession, but under pressure from Arsenal, but managed to keep it as they now come forward in the centre circle as they play it out to that far side, and now looking to come forward down that far side, and Arsenal there with a foul, and the referee's giving nothing, and Arsenal and now trying to play out from the back as Chelsea keep the players pushed forward. Yeah, that's interesting. And now Arsenal coming forward down that far side as they look for an opportunity to get a cross into their box. They come to the edge of the box there, but Chelsea defenders just sitting in front there to close the space and the gaps as eventually Arsenal play through them defenders. And now shot comes in and it's well saved there by the goalkeeper as Chelsea try to relieve the pressure and now claims for a penalty by Arsenal as the Arsenal player goes down there inside the box. Referee says nothing doing. And apparently it's been checked by VAR and it's not a penalty. At this stage, Arsenal seem to be trying to claim anything and everything, don't they, at the moment? Just to pile on the misery to Chelsea. I can understand that, though, being local rivals. But another Arsenal player down again on the pitch. And looks like we're about to have a double substitution for Arsenal. Joey saying, about time, Chelsea. Yeah, that's responding to Chelsea goal, I think. So nice one, Joey. Minimo saying, who scored? Actually, I'm not sure, Mini. Let me... Apologies, Mini. I'll just double check. It was Kovacic. Kovacic, and it's who scored for Chelsea. So double substitution here for Chelsea. For Arsenal, and it's Thomas Partey coming on and Jorginho coming off. I'm just going to give you guys a quick update here and all because I'm forgetting there's another game going on tonight, isn't there? So let's just give you guys an update. Yes, there's a game going on in English League One tonight, guys. Shrewsbury Town currently winning 2-1 against Bristol Rovers. But I did check last night, and I think both of those teams sitting around mid-table. Also, guys, big games going on down in the National Leagues tonight as well. In the National League, Barnet currently losing to 2-1 to Burham Wood in the playoff quarterfinals. In the National League North playoff quarterfinal, Alfred Town have lost 1-0 to Kidderminster Harriers. In the National League South, Chelmsford City currently losing 1-0 to St Albans City. And that game is on 97 minutes. It's saying extra time. How can it be an extra time? Maybe that's... Maybe it might be, it must be an aggregate score then somewhere, but it's not showing it on the screen. Yeah, apparently that game's gone into extra time. But there you go, guys. That brings you up to date with what's going on across the UK. I had to read those non-league results out with it being the playoffs. So Chelsea now with a possession on the edge of their box as they now work the ball, try to work the ball forward, but Arsenal pressing from the front. So there you go. Thanks for that, Mini. Hopefully I did. I hope that was answering you right. I think that was the Chelsea goal scorer you was asking about, mate. Rich Ball Sports saying Chelsea when it rains, it pours. Arsenal should give them at least 4. No clean sheet. Look this game up. I'm sorry, Rich Ball. Chelsea went in when it rains, it pours. Arsenal should give them at least a 4. No clean sheet. Lock this game up. Arsenal professionalism time. Yeah, obviously that's totally understandable. That from Rich Post Sports, obviously wanting to see his team shut up shop, so to speak, and not give Chelsea the chance to get any more goals. So thanks for that, Rich Post Sports. Appreciate you sharing his thoughts with us there, mate. Minimo saying the Chelsea fight back is on. Rich, well, it looked like, well, at least I don't know about fight back, mate, but it's at least good to see Chelsea score a goal to give Chelsea fans something, just a little bit of something. But you have to give credit to Arsenal tonight. As much as I've been having a little bit of banter with them, as I like to sometimes with Arsenal fans, because they like giving it, don't they? Let's be honest. But I've got to give massive respect to Arsenal. They've looked awesome tonight. They really have. They've got back to what they've been doing most of the season. Aggressive, confident, and looking for goals. And like I say, got to give them respect when it's needed, and it is deserved tonight. So Chelsea might be under a lot of criticism at the minute, but you can't blame that on Arsenal. You can only beat the team that's in front of you, and that's I know it's a cliche, guys, but it's an old-fashioned saying that's been in football for years, isn't it? And it's so true. You can only beat the team that's in front of you. So free kick here for Chelsea on this near side. I'd say what, maybe 30 yards from goal, out to this near side, almost level with the edge of the box. So thanks for that, Mini. Minimo saying, I like Tierney Gaz. Us Scots prefer him to Andy Robertson. Sorry, Joey. If only he wasn't injured. Injury prone, though. Right, okay. Nice one, Mini. I'm interested. That's a good bit of info. I didn't realise that. As the cross comes in for Chelsea, and it's deflected away. So, Minnie, is that? Do you think that's because Tierney's played in the Scottish League more than Andy Robertson? Do you think that's maybe why the Scottish fans love him a bit more than Andy Robertson? Is that possibly why? I don't know. I think Andy Robertson did play in Scotland for a brief spell, didn't he, when he was younger? But I don't think he played there for long. I think it wasn't long before he moved down to the English leagues. But obviously, Kieran Tierney has played in the Scottish League for quite a while, hasn't he? Before he moved to Arsenal. So, yeah, I'm just curious, Minnie. But, yeah, thank you very much. That's a great bit of info, that, mate. And Joey saying, laugh out loud, Minnie. No need to apologise. I do like Tierney myself, but gonna stand by my man Robertson. Like that. Quality, Joey, like that. Absolutely. I've got to be honest. I don't really. I like both players. But I've got to be honest. I think I like Robertson just a little bit more, just because I've seen more from him in the time that he's been at Liverpool. It's nothing against Kieran Tierney. I think he's a fantastic player, but since he's moved to Arsenal, I've just not seen him have that same impact on the Arsenal team as what Robertson's had on the Liverpool team. So it's nothing against Kieran Tierney. Like I say, he excites me. When I found out he was moving to Arsenal, I was really excited to see him come and play in the English Premier League and show what he can do. But like I say, he's just he's done well. I think he's done. He's put in good performances for Arsenal, but I just don't think we've seen him. I don't think we've seen him shine as much as Andy Robertson. But as much as I'm saying Andy Robertson has shined, he's shined a lot for Liverpool. But he's also had some bad games as well. I'm sure you'd agree with me there, Joey, that there's been the occasional game where you're scratching your head going, what are you doing, Andy? What are you doing, lad? So, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But thank you very much for that minute. Very informative, mate. And yeah, that's a good talking point as well. Thanks for that, Joey. I love that. Minimo saying, if Tierney wasn't injured prone, he'd be at Barcelona or somewhere. Yeah, no, that's a fair point. Maybe that's why, maybe Minnie's making a great point there. Maybe that's why we haven't seen the best of him at Arsenal, because he is a bit injury prone. So maybe that's why we haven't seen as much of him. But well, like I say, when I heard he was coming to Arsenal, I was so excited and buzzing for Scotland fans to see another Scotland player reaching the top, the top level of the Premier League clubs. So yeah, well said, Minnie. That's a fair point, mate. I can't argue with that one bit. As Chelsea now chip the ball into the box and it's headed on, but comfortably saved there by the Arsenal goalkeeper. And we're, sorry guys, we're 3 minutes into the 5 minutes added on time. But the game is pretty much done and dusted. So that's why I've been a bit more focused on your comments, guys. But Chelsea getting another opportunity there. But I think at least you've got to give Chelsea some credit, because when they went 3-0 down, it did look like it was going to be an avalanche, didn't it? And what is going on here? That's an absolute disgrace. I swear to God, I've just seen somebody in the stands is shining, what do you call it now, one of them laser pen things in one of the Chelsea players' faces. That's an absolute disgrace. What is it with these brain dead fans that they feel the need to do that? It's absolutely brain dead. Honest, just shows that all they've got between their ears is fresh air. Unbelievable in the modern game that fans feel the need to do that. How pathetic are you as a fan that you're doing that you can't trust in your own team's ability to get a result, that you feel you need to bring a laser pen in to try and distract players? That's an absolute disgrace, and I hope that something is done. I swear, I just seen it flash across one of the Chelsea players' faces then. The green light, the green luminous light, and that to me looked like one of those laser pens, and there's just no need for it. Just no need for it. So we've got a free kick now for Arsenal, and there goes the full-time whistle, guys. It's finished. Arsenal 3, Chelsea 1. And at least that one goal gives Chelsea fans a little bit of positivity. Not a lot, but a little bit. And at least, like I say, it did look like it was going to be an avalanche, didn't it, when they went 3-0 down. So chin up, Chelsea fans. Hopefully, Pochettino is on his way to get you guys back on track next season. So try and keep your chin up, Chelsea fans. And massive congratulations for Arsenal winning this one, as they definitely rose to the challenge. It would have been easy for them to turn up and go through the motions and think that it was going to be an easy win, but they did step up to the plate, went for it, and showed no mercy in that first half an hour of the game. So credit to Arsenal for the win. Minnie Mo saying, I do like Robertson, though, Joey. Great player, a humble, honest guy who never forgot his roots. Absolutely nice 1 minute. Love that respect there for Robertson. Yeah, well said, mate. Yeah, he's definitely likes to let it be known that he's a passionate Scot, doesn't he? And can't fault him for that. Definitely. So yeah, thanks for that, Minnie. Great comment, mate. And Joey saying, yeah, you could be right, Minnie. Think he's good enough to play for Barcelona. Yeah, but are Barcelona good enough at the minute for him, though? That's the question. That's the question, isn't it, guys? But yeah, great comment. Yep, you're right, guys. I think you have a fair point there. Minimo saying, Gaz, remember that youth Hibs squad you covered against Dortmund? They beat Middlesbrough today. Oh, did they? Didn't even realise Middlesbrough got that far. But like a car, but I'm so busy working. Once you get further along with the channel, hopefully in time I'll be able to have full focus. But at the minute, trying to do my main job and do this is very difficult. But I really hope that I do get in a position in the future where I can just concentrate on building Fandom and do it as a full-time job, and then we can really get into the youth setup, and I can start to keep track of that a lot more, and we can do a bit more youth coverage, as well as also hope to be covering some of the ladies' game as well in the not too distant future too. But thank you very much for that, Mini. Great info there, mate. I didn't realise Middlesbrough had been that successful in the youth level. So awesome. Thank you. Great info there from Minnie. You are you're more knowledgeable than me at the minute, mate. Although, like I said, I'm struggling with a difficult balance of work and live streaming. So difficult to find time to actually do research as well, with the amount of my day that's so filled up. Joey is saying, nice 1 minute. Absolutely. Well said, Joey. Rich Paul Sports saying, laser pens are a total disgrace. Stupid, nasty, rude, disrespectful. Well said, Rich Paul Sports. 100% agree with you, mate. No need for it whatsoever in the modern day. And like I say, for me, the fans that do it just show how brain dead they are. They absolutely do. It's just no need for it. This is the 21st century, for crying out loud. You know, we're wanting to see the best of footballers, and you've got fans coming in doing that kind of stuff into the stadium. It's just not needed in it. And they're not real football fans when they're doing that. They should be able to trust and have faith in their own team's ability to get a result, and not need fans to resort to that kind of tactic. So well said, Rich Paul Sports. You are spot on with that, mate. And yeah, I totally agree. I've got no, I will never, any fans that resort to stuff like that, same with racism, all that stuff, no time for it. This is 21st century, for crying out loud. Rich Paul Sports saying, find them, ban them. Congrats, Arsenal. A great response by Arteta and the team. I'm very proud of this. I'm very proud of this squad. This season, right? Absolutely, and you should be, mate. I've been well impressed with Arteta and what he's been achieving at Arsenal. Totally agree with you, mate. It's been a fantastic season for you guys. Nobody gave you a chance of even being anywhere near the title race at the start of the season, and like I said, I might enjoy a bit of banter sometimes with the Arsenal fans. But only because they do like to dish it out, don't they? But I will always hold my hands up and give respect when it's needed and deserved. And I totally agree with you, mate. You guys have done yourself really proud this season. Nobody gave you a sniff at the start of the season to even qualify for the Champions League, never mind challenging for the title. So to me, yeah, absolutely massive respect to the Arsenal squad and the job that Arteta is doing. So thanks for that, Rich Pro Sports. Rich Pro Sports also saying, Minute, I really like the Bonnie Scottish flavour. Flavour is that? Flavour you bring to Fandom. Delighted to hear Arsenal bouncing back right here. I like that. I like that. Nice one, Rich Pro Sport. Absolutely. Love it myself with Minute bringing that little bit of Scottish spice to the Fandom community. We love it, don't we, guys? Rich Pro Sports saying, Joey, do you sympathise with Klopp, or was he banged to rights? Yeah, that's a fair question, Rich Paul. Let's see what Joey says. Minimo saying, Rich Paul, you sweet talker. I like that. Yeah, nice one, Minnie. Absolutely class from you as always, mate. We love that you bring that bit of Scottish flavour into the Fandom community. I certainly appreciate it anyway, especially considering I keep trying to engage with the Scottish fan community, and for me, you show the class of the Scottish fan community. I've not experienced that with all Scottish fans, but I have with you, and I love it. So massive thanks to you, Minnie. Joey's saying, ask me again in a few days, Rich Bolt. Not read all the statements yet, etc. Statements, etc. yet. Okay, fair enough, Joey. Yep, that's a fair point, mate. Minnie Mo saying laser pens awful. I agree. Absolutely. Well said, Minnie. Well said. Absolutely. See, you guys showing that you are true football fans. You want your teams to compete fairly without any interference from brain dead fans that feel the need to do stuff like that. So absolutely awesome there, Minnie. Top class comment, and massive respect to you and Rich Bowl Sports for that. Minnie Mo saying, well, what can we say about Chelsea? Simply dreadful. Yeah, I've got to be honest, they did look, after losing, they just look shattered of confidence. And after watching this game, I can totally understand why I'm hearing Chelsea fans saying things like they just want the season to be over. At first, I thought it was just a bit of sour grapes when I first started hearing Chelsea fans hear it saying stuff like that. But now, after seeing that performance, I can totally understand why Chelsea fans are feeling they just want the season over. I've got to give a little bit of credit. Chelsea did get back into it a bit in the second half, but I think that was also partly because Arsenal took their foot off the gas a little bit. But yeah, can't argue with you one bit there, Minnie. Fair comment there, mate. Rich Post Sports saying, as an Arsenal fan, let me be clear. I could never call Arsenal the best. You're right. No European Cup shows that. It's why I respect Liverpool. Nice one, Rich Post. But like I said, I just start having a banter. You know which song I'm on going on about, Rich Post Sports. You know what I'm on about. It's the one where the Arsenal fans singing about the best, greatest club that the world has ever seen. And I have no problem with fans having pride in their club and singing a song, but surely to be classed as the greatest club the world has ever seen, you have to get your hands on that Champions League trophy. And if you had your hands on that, I would have no problem with that song. Absolutely no problem with it, mate. But yeah, thank you. And Rich Post Sports showing what a classy fan there that he is, that he takes the constructive criticism as a man and a true sports fan. So, yeah, nice one, Rich Post Sports. Loving that, mate. Top man. And yeah, I'm sure you are, as an Arsenal fan yourself, are desperate to see your team get your hands on that Champions League trophy, as most Arsenal fans are. And rightly so. You guys should be aspiring to reach out to win that competition. Minnie Mo is saying, thanks for tonight, guys. See you all soon. Gang, take care, and you, Minute, and take care to you as well, mate. Always a pleasure to have you involved in the Fandom community, and love, as I say, love the fact that you bring that Scottish flavour into the chat and the Fandom community. So yeah, look after yourself, Minnie. Thank you very much for your positive comments today, and some top quality footy comments as well. Look after yourself as well, mate. Take care, and hopefully see you again soon, mate. Take care. All the best, Minnie. And Joey saying, bye, Minnie. Have a good evening. Nice one, Joey. As always, top class there from Joey. So, like, guys, I'm just going to quickly, not many games, but just quickly read out the final results. As you guys know, it's finished here 3-1 to Arsenal. I'm sure there'll be more questions asked about Chelsea, but like I say, at least they got that goal to give a little bit of, just take the sting out of that result a little bit for the Chelsea fans. In League One, English League One, Shrewsbury Town 2, Bristol Rovers 1, and in the National Leagues, we got playoff games tonight, and in the playoff quarter final, it finished Barnet 1, Boreham Wood 2, and in the National League North playoffs quarter final, it finished Alfredton Town 0, Kidderminster Harriers 1, That's a full-time result. In the other National League South, Chelmsford City 0, St Albans City 1. That game has actually gone to extra time, so I'm presuming it may be 1-1 on aggregate, but that game is still playing. So there you go, guys. Brings you bang up to date with the games around the UK, as well as in the European leagues. Not many games tonight, so I might as well read them out to you. In the Spanish La Liga, Almeria winning 2-1 against Elche, if I'm pronouncing that right. Barcelona have won 1-0 against Asuma, and Real Sociedad are currently 0-0 with Real Madrid, and that game is at half-time. The other two La Liga games I just read out are full-time. The Real Sociedad game with Real Madrid is at half-time and 0-0. In the German Cup, it's finished SC Freiburg 1, RB Leipzig 5. That's a full-time result. In the French League 1, it's finished Toulouse 0, Lens 1. So there you go, guys. That brings you bang up to date with all the results tonight in the UK and around Europe. So Rich Pro Sports is saying, when you stop thinking, I look at Chelsea. It's incredible how they keep losing. They have to lose some players. And yes, of course, we want the big ear trophy one day. Absolutely. Can't fault you, Rich Pro Sports. Rightly so, mate. And I want you to win the big ear trophy one day as well, because, as I say, want to see more UK clubs get their hands on that, just for the bragging rights, really, for the rest of European clubs. We want to see the majority of the UK clubs winning that trophy, so that we can say more UK clubs have won it than clubs in other countries like Germany and Spain. So, yeah, I hope you do win it one day, mate. Definitely. And thanks for that, Rich Pro Sports. Rich Pro also saying, Mini. Nice one, Rich Pro. And I'm going to jump off in a minute, guys, because I was in late from work tonight, so I've not had nothing to eat. Rich Pro Sports saying, Joey, would you happily take some Europa League football next season? You could win that Champions League qualification for your next season. Keep Klopp locked. Yep, I know. I was looking at the table the other day, and I think what is it? There's about 6 or 7 points between United and Liverpool. If Liverpool could close that gap on that Champions League spot and potentially nick it right at the last stages, that would leave a bitter taste in the Man United fans' mouth, wouldn't it, if they slipped up now at this stage of the season, wouldn't it, Joey? Definitely. I'm sure Joey would agree with me there. But obviously that looks a little bit of a tough task, because both teams in good momentum at the minute. I was looking, both Liverpool and United have won 4 of the last 5, and with 1 draw each, I think, if I remember correctly. So, I think United would have to start to lose points and lose a few games for Liverpool to sneak in and nick that last championship spot, because we've only got, I think, is it 4 games left or 5 games left of the Premier League season. But thanks for that, Joey. Sorry, Rich Bo. Joey saying, absolutely, Rich Bo. Why not? Defo got to keep Klopp. Absolutely, I agree, mate. And why not? Why not play in Europa League? It's another trophy, isn't it? Another trophy to add to that wall of trophies at Anfield. The trophy count at the Anfield Stadium. Rich Pro Sports saying, I'm off now to have a cup of tea. A great evening. Looking forward to watching the start of the show. The first 40 minutes will be very sweet. Speak soon, guys. Loving the fandom vibes. Thank you very much, Rich Pro. Loving your positivity, mate. And yes, enjoy that well-deserved cup of tea. Take care, mate. Look after yourself. And thank you very much for all your positive and engaging comments tonight, mate. Always a pleasure. to chat with you on the streams and in the fan den community. So top man, Rich Paul Sports, as always, mate, pleasure. Take care and look after yourself and enjoy what's left of the evening, mate. Stay safe and look forward to talking to you again soon, mate. Joey saying bye, Rich Paul. Nice one, Joey. Awesome from you as also always. And Rich Paul there showing that mutual respect. Nice one, Rich Paul Sports. So yeah, thanks, guys. Joey saying, Gaz, that would be awesome. Laugh out loud. Yeah, obviously, add another trophy on that wall. Yeah, definitely, Joey. Absolutely. So yeah, another one for other clubs to have sour grapes about, particularly the United fans. So yeah, right, guys, I'm going to jump off now. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. It's been, as I say, enjoyed some of the comments tonight. We've had some absolutely cracking comments from you guys, Joey and Minimo, Rich Paul Sports, as always, contributing with some top class footy knowledge in the chat. It's an absolute pleasure to host the show with such amazing fans. That's all I can say, guys. You guys are absolutely class. So thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Final word goes to Joey. Joey saying, nice one. Cheers, guys. Thanks for another great stream. Catch you next time. And thank you to you guys for contributing to another great stream. So yeah, take care, Joey. Enjoy what's left of your evening, mate. And I wish you all the best. And stay safe, mate. And I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Take care. That's it from me for now, though, guys. All the best. Bye for now.